Hi, everybody. This is Frank and Sandy, and we're making tamales at Bob's house. Now, this is what we did. We bought some, what kind of meat is this? Boneless pork ribs. And we actually got 11 pounds from Costco, and we're just sticking them in a pot. And we're going to cover them with water.
Salt, pepper.
And then salt and pepper. Go around the other way, please. Thank you very much. And this is what Sandy's doing.
Garlic.
And putting in some garlic.
And cumin.
And some cumin, and that's all mixed up, and she puts some in both pat thingies, okay? Wait a minute, what? Go ahead, give me the little, kind of white lady make tamales. Let's see.
But it's not my house, so no. Might want to pick one out.
Do I need it?
Do you need to use it?
Okay, so we have
No, I don't need to use it.
the pots on meat. We're going to boil this, and then we're going to start the water to boil, then we're going to simmer. That's what that looks like on there now. Don't mind Sandy's hand. What are you putting in there now, dear?
Cumin.
Do you know how much you're putting in?
Nope.
Season to taste.
Season to taste.
A pinch of this.
It tastes. When it starts tasting like my tamale meat, then you'll know it's ready. We put the meat on at 5:15.
5:15.
I used to.
Here we are at on the beach club. Yeah. Smile. Be somebody.
My ties.
They're having a big party there.
That might be.
Be somebody. Yeah. I'm capturing the flavor of this place.
Yeah, take this, and then we can talk and over to Hawaii. See? We have proof. Don't do. I'm blowing my nose. Stop it.
Today is tamale day. We're going to be soaking the hojas in the water, and we'll show you how that goes. Here's some of the ingredients that we have up. Manteca, olives, jalapenos, and chile las palmas, the hojas, and masa 15 pounds, and other assorted things. And Kathy's documenting this. Is it running, Joe?
It's running, Joe.
Okay, this is leftover broth from the meat. I'm going to pour this onto the masa to give it some flavor. A little bit at a time, of course. It's messy. If you're not careful, it's very messy. Ah!
You're killing me, Larry.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that step. Very good.
But I'm still soaking leaves.
Oh, that's the important part.
Yes.
So then we get to dry them, right? Or you don't dry them?
No, we don't.
We don't dry them.
Oh, say that again. Look in the camera. Say that.
We don't dry them.
Dry the what?
The hojas.
Very good. Thank you.
The corn husky thingies.
Okay. And
I don't get
there's
my
Uncle
hand-
Frank mixing in the magic sauce into the masa. And this was, what kind of broth was it, Frank?
It was pork broth
Uh-huh.
from the pork shoulder that we bought. Actually, we didn't buy pork shoulder. We bought boneless pork ribs.
Okay.
and because they're already cut up. A little bit more money, but you know what? That's okay.
Very cool.
And then I always use the spoon so I don't get my hands full of schmutz.
Gotcha. Now, does this have lard in the masa mix? Or?
Not yet. Well, in the mix. I don't know what's in the mix, but I always add my own lard.
You pre-bought, like you got your own.
Yes, we went to
Yeah.
Northgate.
Northgate.
Yeah, we
Got
don't.
some good
The
stuff.
local joint.
Yes.
But you do put a little lard in there.
Yes.
Oh,
just
yes, we
for-
do. I
Okay,
put a
this-
whole pound of lard in there.
Okay.
A whole pound.
Got it.
That's what makes them delicioso.
How many ounces are in a pound anyway?
How many ounces?
At 16.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off. Go.
Hello, we have a tamale, what you call it, assembly line here going on. And this one, this is a bit, okay. Okay, I want another, I need a little bit more oha on this one because it's kind of itty bitty. This one's kind of, here, I'll put this
There's the
one.
happy tamale masa spreader person.
She's so happy.
Uh huh. And there's the assistant with the thing.
What happened to your belly?
It's wet.
Oh no.
What do you mean belly?
What belly?
Wet belly.
Are you talking about his water on his shirt?
Yeah.
I leaked.
He leaked.
So how many?
Here's my tamale spreader.
So how many ohas do you have here? 2 dozen? More than 2 dozen?
I have no idea.
A lot.
Mini.
Well, that's a lot. And that's what we're gonna do.
Very good.
Yeah.
Meat.
Meat.
This is us trying to impress Betty with our prowess in making tamales.
Well, this is as good as it gets. I mean, I haven't
You're
seen
right,
anybody.
it is.
It's an old-fashioned tamale making party.
Honey,
What?
That's good though. Then.
I can't
That's
put
part
my
of it.
wrist
That's better than
somebody
the
else.
main ones rather
I
than the
can do
bottom
it.
ones.
Just give me the.
Oh yeah.
This is what. Actually, we're supposed to have a thing of tequila here.
True.
Good thing we have a rag.
There's cups. I brought cups.
Okay, I had some. I wanted some glasses too.
Oh, okay.
And biscuits, whiskets.
room, This is an hoja.
This is una hoja. Están. How do you?
And this is the tamale spreader thingy, aka spoon. The big spoon. Kind of slop it on there.
Spoon.
And spread
Oh
it
no!
on
See,
your
this one's way too
hoja.
big. I mean,
It's too
you got,
small.
I can't wrap it.
Why?
You can use another one
Use a bigger one.
to slap on top of it.
Another half.
Why?
Here,
It's too big.
just put this on top of it and wrap it up.
on it. I'll be okay.
Somebody do a huel for you?
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
y'all are making tamales here. Wow, look at that. Well, look at how she's spreading that with the back of the spoon. You know, I've never seen that before. You must have been doing this for a long
I
time.
have. I watched my mama and my grandmama do it, and then it became my turn.
Wow, it's kind of like a family tradition then.
It is.
Well, what are you doing over here with your spoon in that thing?
I'm taking all this meat and just dumping it right.
Well, I am Yule. That's what I am.
Champagne or wine?
And I guess it's traditional to drink wine also when you're doing
Yes,
the
this
tamales
is
then.
champagne.
Oh.
Okay. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Betty.
Merry Christmas, Betty.
Thank you for that wonderful cake.
Yeah. Thank you. That's really nice.
And look over here, they got a whole tray of them already done.
We'll be here for a while.
Isn't that something?
So, how long does it take before you can eat these?
Oh, it takes days. Days. They have to age.
No.
So I'm gonna be good and hungry by the time they're ready then.
Yeah.
It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to steam, fully cooked, and then you let them cool down just a tad, and then you take them and you unwrap them, you plop them on your plate.
Well, you know, this has all been very interesting. I'd like to thank you all for showing me how you make the tamales, and well, you know, I hope y'all can come along with me another time when we go on another adventure.
California, go.
I have to open another Jalapeno. Hey, Uncle Mike. Can you can you do some jalapenos for us?
Sure, open up the box.
Yeah, there.
Yes, sir.
It's a flip top too. You'll have to drain it. Cowboys?
Yep. Ah, me, don't run away. Enjoying your champagne?
I am. My assembly line's about ready to stop here.
Huh?
We're running out of jalapenos.
We are?
Oh, there's some over here.
No, we need a refill.
Yeah, we got some on the other side.
Okay, so now they've got all the tamales spread. So what are you doing with them now?
Well, we're putting it in the steamer so that we can steam them so they get nice and hot and they'll be ready to eat right out of the pot.
And they go right in there, and you just layer them up just like that, huh?
That's right.
I've never seen that before.
Isn't it amazing, isn't it?
That's absolutely amazing. And they do this in all the households all over the place, I suppose, around Christmas time.
Well, you know, all us good Hispanic families most certainly do.
Well, I'll be. I can almost smell them right now.
Donna, you
So it looks like these tamales are finally done.
Well,
We've been waiting an awful long time for these. They better be good.
that's part of the fun of Christmas. You know, you make the tamales, you put them in the pot, then you drink tequila all afternoon, wait for them to get done.
Well, I've been here all afternoon and I haven't seen one drop of tequila. I've seen beer and wine and some sodas, but you've been holding out on the tequila, Mr. Frank.
Oh gosh, I didn't think you'd notice. Ouch.
Anyway, there's the tamales right there. Some of California's gold.
It's Christmas Day 2012 and Kathy is making cookies. Cookie. I'm gonna taste one.
Now it's Christmas because we're making cookies and I'm peeling taters. This is a potato that I'm peeling by hand because I can't find a peeler.
Where do potatoes come from?
The potato plant.
Potato man.
Do they come from Idaho?
I don't know, they could.
One of those ice states.
Those ice states. Did you know the potato originated in South America?
No, I didn't.
Yes, it does.
Why was that?
Because they're indigenous to, I don't know, because God said so. The potato shall grow in South America. So there. Hello, and today we're going to be making Kathleen's famous Mexican stew. Very quick, very simple. You start off with some Sun Vista beans. You place them in a pot, you let them boil, you put some cumin to taste. And then while that's cooking, I cut up half of a medium onion and 4 garlic cloves. As you can see, I'm going to fry them up here with a little olive oil. Get my little olive oil here. And I just use a couple of tablespoons just to kind of get the taste. You want to make sure they get nice and caramelized so the flavor gets spread throughout. And after we're done with that, I take some lean ground beef and you cook it all up. Mix it in with the onions and garlic. You don't have to cook it totally because what we're going to do is we're going to put the ground beef and the pinto beans and then let that cook so all the flavors meld together in a wonderful melange of Mexican flavors. And then afterwards, when we're ready to serve, you just ladle it in a bowl as much as you like and you top it off with fresh cilantro and tomatoes and some shredded cheese. It's just wonderful. You can add cilantro if you like or green chilies. And then that's it. Tune in again next time. A wonderful aroma coming from the onions and garlic right now. Okay, now we're ready to add our lean ground beef. I have a half a pound here. Just throw that in there, and I'm gonna crumble that up in the pan and let that cook down and brown up. And then when we're done, we'll add it to our pinto beans right over here and let that simmer.
And Tata's fixing the chair. Want some help? Guess not.
Let her drive it. And let her dry.
There you go, Bob. Smile.
Ready?
Yep, you are.
This is the nicest, brownest turkey I've ever made, I think. It looks very pretty. And we're letting it rest now for about 20 minutes while I finish cooking up everything else. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
We're sitting here looking at the Yule log on television. There's Pop's new present. We're going to try to hook that up today.
What did Mike say about that?
Huh?
What did Mike say about that?
He says, okay. I don't know which one is that?
Got too much milk in the potatoes. Mike turned it on to try and cook them.
Stop it! There's cranberry stuffing.
Where'd you learn how to do that?
It's called opening up a box of Mrs. Cubbitson.
What do you want to drink?
That
And
Mrs. Cup.
And the secret ingredient is love.
A rip pan or some ice?
And we got corn. Canned corn. And smashed taters.
They're really smashed, but that's okay.
She smashed them herself. They're really real potatoes that are smashed.
They're really funny, but that's alright.
They're homey, yes, they're very homey. That's okay. A little gravy, it's all good.
Yeah.
And there's turkey lurkey. Yum.
Turkey lurkey.
Turkey lurkey.
Potatoes got a little bit much milk. But that's
And gravy wavy.
a little runny. We use our knife at home and we call them Excalibur. And we use it every time we cut anything, you know. It's like, and we keep the sheath on it because it's sharp. We use him for everything. It's like, pull out Excalibur.
I'm bending this knife. I'm bending the fork. Kathy, what do you want? I'll just put some here.
Just a little A, a little B.
There's a, use that one. I don't see another
That's
one.
good. Woo! Yummy. Cut up that turkey.
Well,
I want you to knock it over.
with the turkey?
My champagne cut me turkey. Oh, darn.
I know you do, dear. I gotta work on this leg here. What are you doing?
So, Frank, how was your Christmas dinner?
It was delicious. It was the awesomest Christmas dinner I ever had.
Really?
It was turkey-oso.
It was turkey-oso.
Turkey-oso.
Turkey-licious.
How about you, Bob?
That's great. I'm done.
No words can express how his tummy feels. I know.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to go with. So Gil Hill. Because of the Brazilian
Ron
sport.
does.
Of course.
Yes.
What a great
But
spot.
what I'm supposed to have is
No, get off my back.
is a sweet and sour sauce, but I ran out of it.
I'm going to sit over here.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah,
Is
that's
anybody
yours.
sitting here?
No, go ahead.
You are.
Sit
Nobody
there.
else.
It's yours.
Just you. Just you.
There,
Just you.
and there's you.
Ho, ho, ho. This is
I get you
a
some
post-holiday
right
celebration. Or a middle holiday celebration, actually.
I'm just telling him, Jamie Etheridge gave me Letha Brockton's phone number, and I
Did you
called
talk to Jamie Etheridge?
a couple times, and I just called Letha. I thought people are going to be here.
Here we are at All Souls Cemetery in Long Beach. You can see all the Christmas decorations and all the graves.
Elvis back there. Where's Sarah's first husband?
I don't know.
Look how clean it looks. That's up to the ground.
That's my grandparents. That's my Uncle Epi. And there's Nana and Tata.